Testing, one, two, three. Hey there, everyone. Jason Johnson, Five in the Word. This is where we do 5 minutes of exposition in the Bible. And right now we are starting at Genesis 3, chapter 3, verse 7. And it goes like this. Then the eyes of both were opened, and they knew they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves loincloths. And they heard the sound of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool. I'm just going to stop there. So, all right, you'll notice that before it said that they did not know they're naked, but once they ate, their eyes were open, and then they understood that they were naked. And that's really, the first identifying of sin. It's just like um, God intended for us to worship and to be blinded by these things that we didn't know, like nakedness or anything like that. I don't even know if that really makes any sense, but again, I'm not a Bible scholar. I'm only someone that went to Bible college for 3 semesters, and I'm just trying to make sense of it as the Lord works through me. So that said, they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves loincloths. And they heard the sound of the Lord God walking through the garden in the cool of the day. I love that when it says in the cool of the day. It makes me think of my favorite Lupe Fiasco album, The Cool. And I know that has nothing to do with the Bible, but I think it sounds cool. Anyway, um, in the cool of the day, and the man and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God amongst the trees of the garden. But the Lord God called out to the man and said, "Where are you?" And he said, "I heard the sound of you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked and I hid myself." All right, so that just kind of reminds me, like, whenever I did something wrong, and like my mom was just like, "Hey, Jason, what you doing?" And I go like I'd hide, or it's just like anyone. Whenever you do something wrong, you know it instantly, and then you just go and hide. So I think what was happening here is, they ate of the fruit, which they knew that they wasn't supposed to do, and they wouldn't hide, they wouldn't hid. So it's just like um, any kid or adult of that fact, whenever they do something wrong, there's some form of guilt that we have, and you see right here that they saw themselves as changed when they ate of the fruit, and they went and hid. So going down to 11, he, which is God, said, "Who told you that you were naked?" Busted. Have you eaten of the tree which I command you not to eat? And God already knows what's up. He already knows that the answer to all this because he saw it. But he's just gonna ask you so to see if they was trying to lie or something like that. So it's just crazy. Anyway, here we go. In verse 12, and the man said, "The woman whom you gave to be with me, she gave me the fruit of the tree and I ate." So it's just like any other dude trying to pass the buck on. So he was just saying, "Look, that woman that you gave me, man, she was the one that did it. She was the one that gave me the fruit, and that's when I ate. So it was your fault. Yeah, it's just like anything. Anytime I try to do something and it's my fault, but I can see someone else to pass it on to, then I'm always going to try to do that. And that's just me, being messed up. But I know I'm not the only one. It's just like other guys do that. I think that's just a genetic gene in guys that we want to say it's someone else's fault, or maybe it's just me. But Adam did it too, so you can't just say it's just me. Is this making any sense? I don't know. And so back to verse 12. The man said, "The woman whom you gave to be with me, she gave me the fruit of the tree, and I ate." Then the Lord God said to the woman, "What is it that you have done?" The woman said, "The serpent deceived me, and then I ate." So then, now the woman's turn. She's just like, "Well, look, I did it, but I was tricked, you know." And really, if you really look at it, she was really tricked. But I would. It's crazy that snakes could talk back in the day, I'm glad that they don't talk now because I'm scared of them. So it's just that's one thing. They got in like Africa they got snakes like as big as semi trucks. Um, well, probably not, but I heard that they do, and maybe on the internet I might see one, but um, maybe we should probably just stop right there. So that's chapter 3, verse 7 through 14, 13. So this is Jason Johnson, and this has been 5 in the Word. Thank you.